Chapter 6. The Sheriff's Ride. Robin Hood's fame was everywhere. The people called him Saint Robin and Robin, Sheriff of Sherwood Forest. A lot of new outlaws joined Robin Hood. They were loyal to him and followed him everywhere. The sheriff's men did not want to go to Sherwood Forest to capture Robin Hood. They were afraid. The Sheriff of Nottingham was very angry. He wanted to capture Robin, dead or alive.
What is wrong with my men? They're afraid of Robin Hood. They're all stupid cowards. I don't need anyone. I'm going to Sherwood Forest alone. I'm not afraid of a legend.
The sheriff left for Sherwood Forest alone. He entered the dark forest and saw no one for a long time. Suddenly, a group of outlaws jumped down from the treetops. They made a big circle around the sheriff. Then they took out their swords. The sheriff was terrified. His face became white. One outlaw said,
Well, well, what do we have here? The Sheriff of Nottingham in person!
Oh, please, don't kill me,
said the cowardly sheriff.
I can give you everything I have.
The outlaws laughed at the sheriff and said,
Our master is waiting for you!
Robin Hood?
asked the sheriff.
Yes, Robin Hood! You are invited to eat with us!
I'm not hungry. Let me go. I can give you money, gold, jewels. But please, let me go,
the sheriff said.
Start walking, you butcher,
said Will Scarlet. The outlaws took the sheriff to Robin Hood.
Let's kill him,
the outlaws cried.
Let's kill this fat butcher now.
Robin Hood looked at the sheriff with disgust. He wanted to kill him too, but Marion stopped him.
We are not butchers like this man,
said Marion.
We are honest people.
Sit down and eat with us, Sheriff,
said Robin.
After the meal, I have a surprise for you.
The sheriff was not hungry. At the end of the meal, Robin said,
Now give us everything you have. Money, gold, jewels. Then take off all your clothes. Get on your horse and return to Nottingham naked.
Robin, Marion, and the outlaws laughed wildly. The sheriff got on his horse and returned to Nottingham. He was very cold and very angry.
I must capture that Robin Hood and destroy him,
shouted the sheriff. When he reached Nottingham, the people saw him naked. Everyone looked at him. They pointed at him and laughed loudly.
Long live Robin Hood, the Sheriff of Sherwood Forest!
They cried. Chapter 7. The Silver Arrow. After his adventure in Sherwood Forest, the Sheriff of Nottingham said to his men,
I must capture Robin Hood and destroy him. How can we capture him?
The sheriff thought for some time. Then he said,
I know how we can capture him. Let's have an archery competition here in Nottingham. The best archers of the region always come to the competition. The prize for the best archer is the famous silver arrow.
One of his men asked, But will Robin come to the competition?
Of course. Robin loves challenges,
said the sheriff.
He will come disguised, and we must discover him.
The sheriff's messengers went everywhere and told everyone about the competition. One day, Friar Tuck heard the news. He immediately told Robin and the outlaws. Robin said,
I'm the best archer in the region. I can easily win the silver arrow.
Oh, Oh, Robin, don't go,
said Marion.
It's a trap. The sheriff wants to kill you.
Yes, Robin,
Said Friar Tuck.
it's a trap. It's dangerous for you to go.
I must go. I never refuse a challenge. I will disguise myself as a poor peasant. No one will recognize me.
Can we
come to protect you? Asked Robin's men.
Yes, you can come disguised as peasants too. You can stay in the crowd, but be ready to fight if necessary.
One morning in May, Robin and his outlaws went to the archery competition. When they arrived in Nottingham, the castle square was full of people. An archery competition was a special event. There were musicians, acrobats, children, lords and ladies. There were colourful flags everywhere. All around the castle square, there were difficult targets. There were many excellent archers at the contest. They all tried to hit the targets. But the best archer was the peasant in the red cloak and hood. He hit all the most difficult targets. The crowd shouted with joy. He was the winner. The sheriff was silent. He knew that the peasant with the red cloak and hood was Robin.
Guards! Stop that peasant in the red cloak!
Cried the angry sheriff.
He is our enemy, Robin Hood, the outlaw!
The sheriff's guards ran to capture Robin. But Robin's men attacked the guards. There was a lot of fighting. Robin and his men killed or injured most of the sheriff's men. Then they quickly left Nottingham and returned to Sherwood Forest. When they arrived, they celebrated their victory. Chapter 8. Alan a Dale.